Ta-da!
This is Brandon.
This is Malle.
Welcome to our vlog. Today kinda serious lah. The time is
12:24.
And why we decided to do this video in the middle of the night, as you guys can see from our title, these few days got a scammer trying to scam me lah. Okay, let me tell you guys the whole story lah.
I'm gonna listen.
Let me introduce you guys to this profile first. They DM me from Instagram. They DM me first. It's called Trusted Collector
Here.
page. Yeah, here. So first they introduce themselves. I don't know it's whether one person or like a group of organization lah. So here it goes. He said his name is Aaron Wolf Michael from Texas, United States. He said he's a old money collector, especially towards Malaysian note or coins. Gitu. He asked me whether I have old Malaysian currency. He want to buy it for 10,000 ringgit for one Malaysian note. So he asked me where am I from. I say I'm from Malaysia. Okay, and then he asked me to drop him a WhatsApp. I gave him my WhatsApp number. I happen to have one ringgit old money because we don't use 1 ringgit coin anymore right now. Yeah, I show him the coin. He asked me what do I do.
This is where the shit goes down.
This is how his skill come in lah. I told him I'm a banker. I want to see whether he's afraid or not, cause if I'm a banker, I know how the transaction works but so he can't
Fool you?
Yeah, he's very brave. He continued his plan. He said it seems that you're a Christian. He used this religion thing. It's a reverse cycle thing lah.
All out reverse cycle on each other.
Yeah, it's like I asked you to donate money to me and then I was like, you're a good Samaritan kan? Yeah, something like that. So he's trying to psycho you lah. He tried to explain to me that he's not risking his money to do this business. It's like he's not trying to do a loss business lah. Yang rugi punya business lah. He said he buy 10,000 from me so that he can sell 30,000 to the museum in America. Ringgit
Why 30,000 if it's in America?
Yeah, he just used ringgit.
Oh.
This is a loophole sudah lah. If you want to be a scammer, be a professional one lah. No, just kidding. He asked me whether is this my first time dealing with an international online money collector. I say it's not my first time because I want to let him know that I have experience in this and he's not gonna fool me that easily. He said he will give me the money first. After I get the money, I need to post laju the old coin to him. I didn't rugi anything what. If I got the 10,000 ringgit, then only I give him the 1 ringgit note. Even if I give him the 1 ringgit note, I didn't feel rugi because it's like 1 ringgit saja. So I was like, okay, let's make a deal. Let's try. If jadi loh. If tidak jadi, then
tidak jadi loh?
Yeah, I tidak rugi anything loh. Gitu aja mah. I terus give him my bank account lah. And then he asked for my address. Why? He said because some of the Malaysian run away with his money after he paid the 10,000 ringgit, but he got back his money by finding his address lah. Okay, I think this is one of their scheme lah to, you know, threaten you or to scare you. I gave him my fake address and then he gave me his address as well, which I know this from Google also can find lah. I don't care about his address lah. I only care about the 10,000 ringgit lah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Human nature.
He used the reverse cycle again. He was like, can I trust you with my money? Is this going to be a clean deal? After you get your payment, I hope you send me the old items through post laju. Of course I said, okay, don't worry, this will be a clean deal. Because I only lost that 1 ringgit. He bang it now, he said. And then he called me. He sent this invoice so that he straight away called me. And then I pick up lah. I said, okay, I just check my bank account. The money has not banked in yet, obviously. And then he was like, okay, read the receipt carefully. Okay, I show you guys the receipt here. The receipt, he said, okay, the 10,000 ringgit successfully transferred, but it's pending due to your local bank. You will need to pay the fee of 1,000 ringgit so the money can be released into my bank. This is so funny lah, because I was a banker and I know how the bank process lah. If you send money like international, the payment will always, I mean the charges or the payment will always be on the people who transfer the money, not to the recipient side. So when he said this, terus I know it's scam sudah. I straight away asked, can I have your ID? He said once the payment is settled, you'll be credited within 5 minutes lah. First he said 5 minutes and then I terus say no such thing, I'm a banker gitu. I fool him lah. I say I'm a bank manager by the way, so I know how the bank process lah. Some more he said he swear to God, once you make the payment the money will be released in 10 minutes. At first he said 5 minutes, now he said 10 minutes.
The Chinese is coming out. Once you make the payment
Yeah, once you make the payment
you
So
go.
and then I asked him to show me the receipt, the transaction because if you do a transaction, confirm you have a transaction record on So he sent me this thing, so funny. This is not the transaction or the receipt of the transaction, this is a feedback. I asked him to send me a transaction, he sent me a feedback. And then I said I want the receipt, not the feedback gitu. And then he sent me this again.
This.
Yeah, this is the invoice to Ahmad Fikri. I terus said not the receipt either. And then he said, I don't know what are you saying. No, his English is, I don't know what you're saying, man. He said he's from United States. A simple English of show me the receipt of your transaction. He don't understand. And then, tell you guys, the funny part is he used another number. The number is written Malaysia Cyber Police. And then you see the logo. The logo is like cut one. Police di Raja Malaysia but kena cut sudah one. This is the conversation. Okay, the message is something like.
And then he put your picture on a wanted poster. That's good.
He said, okay, this is from the Malaysia Security FBI agent. I don't know whether Malaysia got FBI or not. I thought only the US. You guys comment if Malaysia got FBI or not, because this one I really don't know.
Here what he sent, and then he even like sent something like a poster
FBI
with his picture. Wanted.
Yeah. So
reward.
You guys post and read it lah. And then I tiba-tiba I say I want to make the payment now.
Reverse cycle one.
Yeah, I reverse cycle him lah. I say, oh by the way, which account should I make the payment to? Can you give me the bank account and the name? The reason I said this is because I want more details of them so that I can make a proper police report case. I asked lah, can you give me the bank account so I can make the payment? And then he said, okay, you've been reported also, you make the payment in the court. And then he asked me to get the lawyer. Then I said, oh yeah, why would you report me when I want to make the payment now? So like, doesn't make sense. I want to make the payment I didn't do anything wrong You want to report me? If you're a legit business dealer, if you report police over this, it will be ridiculous, right? Because customer want to pay you and you report police for what? But memang this is ridiculous because he transferred the money to me and he asked me to pay for the charges, which is 10%, which is no such thing punya lah. Don't ever believe all these things lah, okay? And then he sent me this bank account number. But after that, he deleted it lah. And then I asked, can I have the IC number of Muhammad Zaid? The person is called Muhammad Zaid lah, the bank account he sent. So this is one of the clue to get the details of the scammer sudah. Just to, I said I want the IC number just to make sure the payment. Then he said, I can see you're kidding me. It's okay, wait for my action. He said this. So I play dumb lah. And then I asked lah, why you delete the account number? I can make the payment, give me the account number again. And then he gave me another account number, Kenneth bin Anistus, with the account number. Okay, at first he asked me to pay the chargers, the 1,000 ringgit. When he was in the US, he sent the money here. By right, the charges will need to pay to the US bank. But why is he sending me Maybank, the local bank, and he asked me to pay the 1,000 ringgit? Obviously, this is a scam sudah lah. Very obvious sudah. But I still want to play dumb because I want to get all his details lah. And then I asked like, can I have the IC number of Kenneth? He said no. Is this gonna be a clean deal? I asked him back this question. And then he said, of course I'm a Christian. Nah, religion come out sudah. He used the Christian thingy sudah to make his scam smoother. It's like the Good Samaritan theory lah. So I said, I will pay you, but you need to send me Kenneth home address. Because most of these Malaysians do run away with my money after I pay them. I used back his word against him. He said, are you playing me or what? Of course I'm playing you lah, bro. I continue to act dumb, and then here comes this Malaysia Cyber Police. From the name, he said he's a Malaysia Cyber Police, and then the message shows that he is the Malaysia Security FBI agent. So, what are you? Malaysia Cyber Police or Malaysia Security FBI agent, which doesn't even exist in Malaysia? He texted me, he said, you're so funny, you keep playing games. Anyway, wait for the result. And then he sent me this picture. His description is, you can see your colleague. I don't even know this guy. Maybe he tried to say that this person play with him like me lah, and then he kena tangkap like that. And then he showed me a picture of this guy also, shows his FBI. The picture is not even him. I don't know from which website he got this picture. I think Google lah. Thanks to Google. Terus I asked lah, can I have your name and your officer ID please? And then he replied, nice. Like whether your name is nice or your officer ID is nice, I don't know. This morning, he hey me again. Terus I asked, which station are you from? And then he replied, you don't need to know that. I'm just still watching you. And then he said, I know how to handle you. And then I terus reply, okay, with a smiley face lah gitu. Yeah, and then he blue tick me. He don't reply me. Yeah. Okay, for the Aaron kan, he named himself God Bless America. These few days I keep receiving.
I thought he was cheating on me because he keeps like
with God Bless America.
Yeah,
I was
because he keeps like
actually
replying.
While I was chatting with this Aaron / God Bless America guy, right? She don't know the whole story. She only know the whole story just now. I told her like 5 minutes before we vlog this. The reason we want to vlog this, I want to raise awareness like what kind of scheme or technique that scammers nowadays use, especially during this time. So please don't get scammed by this kind of people. And I know times like this are hard, especially during this lockdown, this MCO or pandemic, whatever you call it.
COVID-19.
Yeah, this COVID-19. People are trying to survive. There's no fast money in this world. There's no free lunch in this world. There's no shortcut in anything. So don't get greedy and get scammed by this kind of scammer. Especially during this time, a lot of scammer come out sudah. Like everything goes online sudah. They will use this opportunity. They say, okay, we cannot do business face to face, so let's use the online technique, which almost most of the scammer use one, and they use this as their advantages because they know we cannot come out and meet them face to face. They'll be like, oh, now MCO, now lockdown, so we cannot go out, so we can only deal online. So beware of this kind of scammers lah. A lot of new and creative ways to scam people already know. This is one of their technique. I don't know whether there are any other techniques or skills to scam people, but I cannot pick up one by one. The only thing I can do is to pick up this lah, cause I kena this. I try to review their scamming skills lah. Just want to deliver this message to you guys lah. Hopefully no more victims out there lah.
Stay safe.
If you like this video, please subscribe, like, and share. If you don't like, you can subscribe and share. Yeah, don't need to like. Please share to your friends, your family, or whoever that you care for lah, so that there will be no victim anymore. Yeah. See you guys in the next
video. Oh, kan high five saya.